Ladies and gentlemen, we got another video for you guys today, man. Today we got the best shredded backs in Madden 22 Ultimate Team, man. I have used majority to almost all. I think I have used all these cards on this list. So my opinion is pretty valid, man. Before we continue, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Please like the video, man. Subscribe if you're new. We're almost to 12,000 subscribers. We just hit like 11 not too long ago. So thank you guys for all the love and support. Let's get it, man. So coming in at number 10, we have Tony Pollard, man. I have on my Cowboys team, man. You guys who probably played this card know how annoying this card is, man. 95 speed, 97 excel, 95 agility. 91 carrying, 90 bar carry vision, 96 juke move, I'm sorry, 94 spin, 94 trucking, 89 stiff arm, 95 chain direction, 96 break tackle. Traits is not that like the aggressive catches and clutch, but he does fight for extra yards and high motor, yes. So this is for sure. It has to even some good route running stats. This card here, ladies and gentlemen, is for sure. And you can still say probably on a budget, but for sure, people still use this card, and he gives a lot of people problems, man. Coming in at number 9, we have Duron James. I do run a Chargers theme team, so this card does put in work. He does come in with built-in abilities. I believe it's Matchup Nightmare and is it Matchup Nightmare and Backfield Masters? I think it's both of those. But 215, he has the elusive back as well. 97 speed, 95 excel, 95 agility, 96 carry, 98 bar carry vision, 98 juke move, 96 spin move. 95 chain direction, 93 chucking, 97 break tackle. Nice solid card. Same trash as Tony Pollard is a little bit bigger when it comes to like the height and weight. He's actually not bad. His spin move is pretty good on next gen. So I think he's expensive right now. I don't know if he got his redux just yet. But Duron James is a nice solid running back to have. Next up we have Chris Johnson, and his card's annoying. I don't know what it is about this Chris Johnson card. He should rank a little bit higher. Considering he'll be the fastest base, running back in the game. Actually, him and somebody else is actually on this list. 98 speed, 98 excel, 96 agility, 98 awareness, 95 carrying, 97 bar carry, 97 juke move, 97 break tackle, 94 chain direction. The trucking is bad, stiff arm is bad. The traits is just dog shit. I don't know why they did this card dirty. But for sure, Chris Johnson can put in some work because he's pretty glitchy now. You get the right opportunity. Next up, we have Adrian James, Trinidad James. I think I had him number 2 and number 1 last time on this list. Just did some retros, play a little bit more people, and for sure, he kind of lost the spot just a little bit. But 96 speed, 94 excel, 95 agility, 87 strength, 94 carry, 92 bar carry vision, 95 juke move, 97 spin, 94 truck, 97 stiff arm, 97 chain direction, 97 break tackle. Theme team: Colts, Cardinals, and Seahawks. Also good route running as well with 88. I believe Chris Johnson was 70, and I believe Derwin was also in the 68. But Adrian James, man, like it's not a bad card, man. Trinidad James, 6'2", 219. Some people might not like this card. I don't know why you shouldn't, but I do think this card is pretty solid to have on your team. If you can somehow get it for free, maybe, or if not, just sell him. But Adrian James is not a bad card. He potentially could have cracked the top 10. But next up, we have Cordero. Pass. Probably saying you putting Cordero over Trinidad. If you guys have been playing MUT, you guys know how dangerous this card is in the receiving game and a run game. He does not go down. I'm telling you, he does not go down. 95 speed, 94 excel, 94 agility, 89 carry, 96 bar carry vision, 96 juke move, 95 spin, 82 trucking. That shit don't matter. He do what the hell he wants. Stiff arm 76, 92 chain direction, 95 break tackle. Aggressive catches, yes, because he is still technically a receiver. Clutch, no. Fight for extra yards, I don't believe that. But high motor, yes. But this card here is just, I don't know why. He's just good. Short 85, what's the medium 80, 76, 85 release. So this is just a dangerous card to have on your team. And it's just, he's annoying to play. He's one of my kryptonites that I have played. And it's just annoying, man. It really, really, really is annoying. Next up, we have Najee Harris. This actually is one of the cards I have not yet tested out. But if you essentially look at it, he's very similar to a person who's actually on this list. And you have to compare. He might be better, but because we have a history with this particular person on this list, that's why I had to put him above. 96 speed, 97 excel, 95 agility, 96 carrying, 85 bar carry vision, 91 juke move, 93 spin move, 97 trucking, 96 stiff arm, 94 chain direction, 95 break tackle. Player traits, no. Brace for all hits, no. Yes. He's essentially somebody else, so you guys know who we're talking about. And I think, especially for next gen, I think the best archetypes is probably receiver / power backs. Then you have elusive. I really don't like elusive backs like that, but for sure power backs is the backs I love to have the most, with Bruiser or was it Tank, or Bulldozer, or Armbar. So for sure he deserves to be on this list, man. In top 5 for sure. Number 4, the same person, Derrick Henry, King Henry. It's just something about this card. He built like a moose. Him and like Najee Harris just are really the same. It's just I have not yet tested this card out, and I have yet to see people use Najee. But for sure, my history with Derrick Henry, it's crazy because Derrick Henry, that most feared card, was just so good for so long, and this card was good for about maybe like a week and a half, and he just happened to lose. People stopped using it. People still use it for the Titans team, but 96 speed, 95 excel, 90 agility, 95 carry, 91 bar carry vision, 89 juke move, 83 spin move, 97 trucking, 98 step arm, 90 chain direction, 97 break tackle. Same with the traits, but it's very similar. Card just is a demon. There's not much we can say. This card just plays crazy. Next up, my bad. I had to pick up my DoorDash. We had Reggie Bush, and if you want to say he's number 2 or position number 1, I can't argue with that. This card here is just that good. Testing him out, playing against him, he's shifty as hell. He moves so good. And far like all of the elusive backs I've used, and him and somebody else, he has moved the best out of everybody I have used. 97 speed, 96 excel, 95 agility, 97 awareness, 95 jumping, 98 return, 92 bar carry vision, 96 bar carry vision. I think I already mentioned that. I said return. 98 juking, 97 spin, trucking 68, but it really doesn't matter. 81 bar step arm, 98 change direction, 95 break tackle. You know, just the traits are bad. You play this Reggie Bush card with this receiving archetype with backfield master, you let him get cooking, you're gonna be in for a long day, and I can admit to that. This card here is that good. Next up, we have Barry Sanders, and he is my number 2. He is my number 1 running back as of right now, my guy squad account. Because of that built-in tank, that's why I just had to get him, y'all. I had to keep him, and he's fast. 98 speed, 97 excel, 98 agility, 97 awareness, 94 bar carry vision, 97. Carrying, I'm sorry, 97 bar carry vision, 99 juke, 97 spin, 80 trucking. I trucked somebody with Barry, which is crazy. 92 step arm, 99 chain direction, 98 break tackle. It has some good traits as well. With that built-in tank for 1 AP, if it was 0, I'd be like, oh hell no. But built-in tank for 1 AP, if they gave him Bruiser or Armbar, I would prefer Bruiser for 1 AP. I would have loved that. But Tank is starting to grow on me, especially with somebody else in this list who's number 1. Tank is definitely for sure OP as hell. Because people sit there tackling on aggressive, and they just go bonkers, man. The best number 1 back, in my opinion, you guys can't argue with me with this. If you want to switch, put Reggie, Barry, I think it's Michael Parsons, man. This card here just goes stupid. 96 speed, 96 excel, 95 agility on his power back for this weight. 89 awareness. I think he comes with tank and red zone threat. 90 carry, 90 bar carry, 90 juke move, 92 spin, 96 trucking. Forget the stats at this point. He breaks a shitload of tackles, bro. He does not go down. It's just ridiculous, man. And this is why I just put him number 1. I mean, you want to go with some honorable mentions. Just looking at this, I mean, Joe Mixon's not bad. I wanted to put Marcus Allen on this list. You probably can put Marcus Allen on this list if you want to. You want to take out Tony Pollard, you can. But just looking at this list, I can't put nobody else. This Devin Singletary, just dog shit slow. I think he played like a pussy. Slow. All these running backs like 94 speed. Those are just terrible. Jonathan Taylor's slow. So I think you probably can slide in Marcus Allen in there. Probably can. Fred Taylor, Ricky, but Randy Moss is like a budget. But I feel like they're trucking just. I mean, they're trucking just so bad. But just looking at this list, y'all, I think this is the best list, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'm out. Peace.